Today we are continuing our lesson, the hypocrisy and its type. So it's Islamic studies class for class 6. Okay, yes, Chavez, you can start reading.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam, Saim.
Lesson 5: Hypocrisy and its type. Continue.
Sir, after
Therefore,
Shaviz,
whoever
me Sayyid sir, okay?
Okay, sure.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
Therefore, whoever bears these four habits has actually collected all sorts of evil and all traits of hypocrites. However, a man who bears one of them is characterized by one trait of hypocrisy.
Okay. So therefore, in the in the previous class we discussed the four habits, the four characteristics of the four characteristics we have see about the hypocrites. Okay, so therefore, whoever bears these four habits has actually collected all sorts. Sorts means types. Okay, so all sorts of evil means that everything of type evil is collected and all traits of hypocrites. The word trait means, okay, let me write the meaning there. The trait means the qualities. Okay, the trait means are the personality. Normally, it is called as a personality trait. Okay, what is a personality trait? The person gets angry uh, at a small talks. Okay, or person didn't handle the humor. Okay, or the person can't handle the sarcasm. Okay, so it means that the trait, the personality, the quality, the traits of hypocrites, the symbols of hypocrites, the qualities of hypocrites. Okay, so these are the qualities or the things which are related to the hypocrites. Okay, the color is not visible. Let me write it in another color. Okay, so the person who has all these four, that person is completely the fully the hypocrite. Okay, because that person has a evil minded, evil mindset, telling a lies, and don't do the correct things. However, a man who bears one or more than one means not all, is characterized by one trait of hypocrisy. It it generally means it generally means that the person who has only one or two traits from the four, that person characterized by one trait of hypocrisy, but ultimately that person who has only one, two, or three characteristics, that person is also considered as a hypocrite. Okay, so all these four, in the last class we see the four characteristics. The person when tell a lies, person when make a promise, break it, when person make a agreement, give or do the betray, and the last one is whenever person do the quarrels or do a fight, deviate or leave the path of truth and pick the lies. Okay, so there are four traits we discussed, the four qualities we discussed in the last class. In this paragraph, the first line is saying, whosoever bear these four habits has actually collected all sorts of evil and all traits of hypocrite. The person who has all these four qualities, these are not qualities by the way, okay? The person who has all four these things in it, that person is become the 100% hypocrite, the munafiq. However, a man who bears only one, two, or just three, not all, that person is characterized by one trait, two trait, or two, three traits of hypocrisy. But ultimately, that person who has only one, two, or three, that person is also considered as a hypocrite. So we always just to be safe from the hypocrisy by carrying all these four characteristics. Okay, so that we will not count as a hypocrites in the list. Okay, so that's why we not have to be count as a hypocrite in the list of Allah. So we always have to be safe from these four characteristics. Okay, so everybody understand this paragraph?
Yes, sir. Now can I read the next paragraph?
Yes, sir. Can I read now?
Next one.
No, sir. I told you say it time.
Okay, next. Yes, Sam told you.
Okay, sir. Let him read.
Okay, Sam, you can read it. Let me open the paragraph. Wait for a second.
So can I read next after Simon?
Okay, after Sam, you can read. Okay, Sam, can you read this one?
In fact, a man, woman may bear some good and faith traits, and some bad and hypocrisy ones. Moreover, moreover, he or she deserves to be rewarded and punished according to what he has performed, from what these traits may lead to.
Okay, so in fact,
And sir, I have a question in yesterday's assignment.
yes,
Sir, Prophet Muhammad told four types of hypocrisy or six?
four.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so in fact, a man and woman may bear some good and faith traits and some bad and hypocrisy ones. In this line, they are saying this: each and every man in this world have some good things and some bad things, have some good beliefs and bad have some bad beliefs. So they are saying that in this world everyone has different things. So some people have good things, some people have bad things, but some people also have a bad or hypocrite things. So moreover, he or she moreover, he or she deserves to be rewarded. Means that person who has good or the bad thing, that person is rewarded. He's get a prizes or get punished according to what he and she has performed, from what these traits may lead to. Okay, so whenever the person has a wrong beliefs, so these beliefs will take that man or woman away from the Islam. When the person is away from the Islam, that person will do things which are not appropriate or not halal in Islam. So these haram things will bring the punishment, will bring the curse of Allah over that person. So that's why these traits may lead that person. These traits, okay, these things will lead that person towards the punishment. Moreover, he she deserves to be rewarded, get gets prizes or get punishment according to whatever he or she has performed, from what these traits may lead to. For example, if some person has a hate for the Muslims, so that person is not believing on Allah and hating the Allah and feel jealousy. So that person can do different haram things in that jealousy. So that trait, that jealousy, that factor will lead that trait, that factor will lead that person towards the hell. Why? Because that person will do the things which are not liked by the Allah, and ultimately that person will get the punishment. So in the same way, it's all about the nature, because in this world we humans are the ashraful makhlukat. Okay, what does mean by ashraful makhlukat? Ashraful makhlukat means the creature which is very much wise. Means we the humans are the most wise and the clever creature of all the times. Okay, in Urdu we can say सबसे ज़्यादा जहानत वाली मखलूक. Okay, so we humans are the most cleverest and the wisest creature of this world. If there are some aliens, maybe they are there. But when the Allah said we are the Ashraful Makhlukat, then there is no doubt that we are so much clever. We humans are so much clever and wise. So that's why Allah said this thing for us. So, and one more thing, Allah made angels, but Allah didn't give them any mindset. Although angels only obey Allah, they don't do the jobs, they don't do farming, they don't live in countries, they just busy in praying Allah. But Allah made the humans and give us a mind, give us a mind, and That's why Allah gave us mind and send us to the world. And also, now it's up to our mind that how we see Allah, how we judge the things, how we what we can say, how we perceive Allah, that how Allah is there. Can you see the Allah? No. Can I see Allah? Never. But we feel it. We feel it Allah is there. How we feel it? That thing is shows by the sign. Okay, for example, if someone is going somewhere and you see them that they wear the ironed clothes, the clothes are ironed. Okay, so you compliment them. You wear a good iron clothes. So is this possible that someone wear the iron clothes and nobody ironed it? Is this possible or not?
No, sir, it is impossible.
It's impossible. Without ironing it, how the clothes can be ironed? Okay, for example, clothes are not washed. Is this possible that the clothes are clean again without washing?
No, sir.
It's not possible. Okay, is this possible that we can we want to eat food but we don't want to cook or don't want to give anything? No, it's not possible. Without cooking, it's not possible. So in this world, every action needs a reaction. Okay, every action needs a reaction. We need the iron clothes. First, we need to iron the clothes. Then we will get the iron clothes. We have a clean clothes. We have to wash the clothes. Okay. So in this world, everything which is the perfect one needs actions. So if you see the thing in the world, if you see this earth, it's so much perfect. It's so much perfect. How it is perfect? The sun is rising at a time, always at the same time. Okay, the rain is there, the crops are growing, the leaves are growing. Okay, the sea is there, the water is coming, the flowers are growing. Okay, the weathers are changing to the specific time. Did you feel any time delay for the weather? No. Why? Because someone is controlling it. Someone is controlling it. Who is giving food to everyone? Who is giving food to everyone? Sometimes we meet some peoples in the life and we see how they are earning, but the Allah is giving them food, providing them food. So that's why in this world everything is perfect. So the perfect things are only made when someone is taking care of it. If the clothes are not ironed, so how we will wear the iron clothes? We will first have to care the clothes. In the same way, Allah is just carrying the world. Allah is the one who make the everything perfect. How the planets are revolving around the sun? Who gave the power to that planet? So perfectly, we are moving around the sun perfectly. We are not moving around like the other planets. We are moving around in the black hole. No, we are living or moving perfectly around the sun. So it means someone is there who is controlling the planet. And today scientists are saying when the earth loses its gravity or when the sun loses its gravity, it becomes the Kayamat. Okay? So it means that there is some power towards the sun and the world. That's why our world is controlled by some power, and that power is of Allah. Because if earth loses the gravity or the sun loses the gravity, then the solar system will collapse. It will go everywhere in the galaxy. When the sun is lost, and when the sun is lost, the Qiyamah will come. Okay, because either the world or the earth will collapse with the sun or will move far far away from the sun, means go in any black hole. So it means that some power is there who is holding it. Did you feel any delay in the timing of sun rising? Never. Why? Because someone is there who is taking out the sun from the east. Okay, every time. This is Allah. Did you feel delay in any weather? No, because it's perfectly come. The weathers are perfectly come at the time. Who is sending the weather or making the weather perfectly at a time? Allah is the one. This is not the humans task to change the weather. This is only the Allah's creativity. So it means that Allah is there. There are symbols everywhere. Okay, the parents are there. Parents are the blessing of Allah. Is there anyone who can say they can make or they can give the parents to anyone? No, the parents are the blessing of Allah. We live the ideal life. You have food, you have water, you have parents, you have relatives, you have a car, you have vehicle. You go wherever you want to go, you can get where whatever you want to get. So all this is about the faith in our heart. If we think we have everything, we have everything, so who is giving us everything? Okay, so Allah is the one. It's just a faith which gives us everything, that Allah is there. Whenever we found any problem, what we do? We make a wuzu and pray and ask Allah for help, and Allah will help us. Why the mosques are filled? While the masjids are filled, it means someone is there who is listening. Okay, so that's why make your faith strong and always believe that Allah is there. Whosoever gives you the things that Allah is not there, you can tell them Allah is always there, and Allah is always listening us. Allah is listening all of us. The person who don't believe on Allah, Allah is also listening them, that what they are doing. And also Allah is also listening them, those who are believing him. Okay, so always believe on Allah and always believe that Allah will give the result of every deed, whatever we are doing in this world, good or bad. Allah will give the deed of that thing. Okay, we forgot after some time that we have done this or this, but Allah will always remember, and Allah will give or calculate whatever that person will earn on that basis. Everyone understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay,
Yes.
now let's move to the next one. Okay, Ryan, can you read this one?
Sir, can I read? Okay, sir. Sir, can I read?
Yes, yes, Ryan.
Okay, sir. Such as laziness in performing salat, prayer in the mosque, because this is a sign of hypocrisy. It is actually a dangerous evil from which the messenger companions were afraid not to fall in.
Okay, so there are so many things. There are so many things. Sometimes I told you, sometimes what happen, people don't know that they are doing the Hippocratic act, or they are performing the Hippocratic act. Sometimes people don't know that they are doing the hypocrisy. How? For example, if someone is a lazy in performing salat, okay, or if someone is lazy in performing salat in the mosque, okay, so this is also showing the sign of hypocrisy. So if you have a power, so performing salat is first to everyone. The person who is 7 or more years old, the salat is first to that person. Okay, so the person who is lazy at performing salat in home or in mosque, so that person is showing the hypocrisy. Means that person is by name or by father, by relatives or by culture, that person is Muslim, but by action that person is not Muslim, because that person is not taking action for the for the salah or for the namaz. So it is actually a dangerous evil. The hypocrisy is a dangerous evil from which the messenger's companion, the word companion means friend. In Urdu, we can say sati. So it's a dangerous evil or a dangerous thing. And because of that thing, the friends of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, or the companions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, were always afraid of. Because when, for example, some person is doing laziness in the namaz, that person is don't know that they are becoming hypocrite, and it's a sin in Islam. It's a sin in Islam. So that's why they are always afraid that they will not get a hypocritic act, or they will not get a they become the hypocrites by doing these things without even knowing it. So that's why they are always afraid of, and taking care of the things which taking them away from the Islam. Always take care of those things. Understand, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, so this one, who's going to read?
Sir, I was out because of the internet problem, but now I'm in.
Okay, okay, sure. Okay, Rohan, can you read this one, this line?
Okay, sir. Ibn Abi Mulaika said, I saw 30 of the messenger's companions were all fear hypocrisy.
Okay, So Ibn Abi Mulaika said, I saw 30 of the messenger's companion, 30 of the messenger's friends or the companions, all were fear hypocrisy. They are afraid of hypocrisy. They take care of the things which not declare them the hypocrite. They all take care of the things which not make them the hypocrite. So, how many companions Ibn Abi Mulaika said? He saw 30. He saw the 30 messengers, 30 companions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the messenger's companion. They all fear hypocrisy and taking care of the things which not make them a hypocrite. So, everyone understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Everybody understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
No,
So,
sir.
Sir, I did the assignment and I got full marks.
Okay, that's great. That's great. I'm just announcing the assignment. The assignment is published now. Everybody open the assignment and do the assignment. Okay?
Sir,
If
can
you
you
like,
show me the last page?
we are at the last page.
No, sir, I mean the
Sir, is this
previous
topic
page.
ended now?
Yes, this topic, we are at the end of this topic.
It can hop on it,
Do
but
you
got full
understand
in
this thing?
assignment. Sir, I
Sayan, did you
got full in
understand the
assignment.
paragraph? Okay, everybody understand this thing? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
I
Yes,
got
sir.
it.
Okay. Okay, so the assignment is available there. You guys can do the assignment from the class light. If you guys have any question, you guys can ask me.